I think we're live. Hi, if we're live, hello, and welcome to the Medium channel where I bring you the spirituality behind the message. And if you're not watching this live, a couple of things. One, I'll timestamp where the actual meditation begins. And two, you're going to tap into the same energies if you were live because it is energy. It's not limited to time and space. So I just wanted to make that clear for those that are coming in and doing this meditation after it's being done live. You'll still tap into the same energy, the same power, all that good stuff. So what I do is just give the live people a couple of minutes to come in, talk a little bit about the work that we're going to be doing tonight, and then get right to it. So, who's here? Let's see. I need my glasses to see who's here. So, TZ from Australia. Hi, welcome. And Michael, who kind of lives down the road, a little south of me, and Cod Woke is here, and Pandora, also from Australia. So we have a couple of people from down under today. And the way the comments are coming in leads me to believe that my upload speed may not be perfect tonight. So if I'm doing this transmission and you lose me or I cut out, just stick with it as best you can. It's just the way everything's coming out in bunches makes me feel like there's something a little funny with the internet. Hopefully that's not the case. So who we have? Dominic French. Hey, welcome. And Cranky Pants McGee. I'm Cranky Pants Bernstein, and welcome here. And Melly, the sound healer. Yes, all is well. It's a great day to be alive. It's a challenging time, but it's a beautiful time to be here. So, as we are gathering more and more people live, and we have Scotland. Well, welcome. Um, so yes. Nice hair. Oh yes, I did it myself. Wait, I have to get it right. It's kind of coming in. Yes, I cut this myself. Well, I think Spirit helped me, and it was a bloodless haircut, so that's the good news. So, anyways, I think I did a pretty good job too. Thank you. Well, not so distant neighbor. Yeah, thank you. And Peggy's in. All right. So slowly but surely, we're coming in. So for those that don't know me, and most of you do, but we always get a couple new people every time. I'm Adam, and most people know me as a medium, but I'm also an energy channel, and I discovered that a little bit over 2 years ago. And the way that this works is that as I work with the master teachers who are basically interdimensional or what's the right, I guess interdimensional is the good word, that work with anybody, not just humans, but other people and other star systems in the awakening process. They basically help to train us as well as Palladians and Arcturians, from what I understand anyway, help them to train and develop their ability. So they're here to help us, to work with us. So the way I look at it is all our guides, our angels, they're all part of collective consciousness. We live in in a multiverse, a multi-dimensional, multi vibrational universe, but we only see a tiny little bit of it. That's like visible light or what we're able to perceive. So in different bandwidths of energy, different beings live, and they're interdimensional, meaning they can manifest in different dimensions. And basically they're here to help us enhance and raise our frequencies and help us awaken, help us to reach our next level. On the human level, we're in an ascension process. We're in an awakening process. They're here to assist. So that's what we're going to do. And I started to work with them in 2010 through a channel named Susie Mazzoli, who, by the way, is Australian, for the Australian people who are here. And she's brilliant. She travels the world. I mean, you would go, she did all of this live. There wasn't Zoom. I mean, I think Zoom existed then, but there were no pandemics. And it's all like in a little room in Woodstock. There'd be a dozen of us. She'd start to channel. We'd all feel the energies. And we started to notice after a few times, they seem to key in on me a lot. And I think our friendship started to develop because of that. And so at some point or another, they said that I was going to be, channeling them also. And of course, at the time, I didn't believe it, but they told me that. And then come the lockdowns, and then I'm getting the message it's time to start channeling. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I did it. And I had at least a half a dozen people email me later saying that was incredible. I really felt the energy. And I was like, okay, I guess I can do this. And the rest is history. I've been doing this for a little bit over 2 years now. So the verbal part of the channeling, I have to say, that's not my strongest suit. It's the energy channeling that's very strong and clear. I probably developed that through learning how to do energy healing and actually learning how to do um, yeah, practicing things like Wicca and things where you affect other people's energy fields to help them to heal and to help them to grow and to blossom. So through learning how to do distance healing and access people's energy fields and then send them energy, I think through that and through my martial arts training, yoga training, all the other stuff, I think I developed the capacity to be a good transmitter of energy, a good transmitter of vibration and frequency. So the verbal channeling, I draw a lot more on my mediumship training than anything. We kind of blend energetically, and that's how I do channeling. It's some channels go into a full-on trance, and the spirits just talk through them. In my case, they're going to blend, and we're going to kind of work together with that part of it. So that's basically what I do. And tonight we're going to work a lot with the heart frequency as well as the solar energy, because we're the season of the sun. June is this in the northern hemisphere. Now I know we have people down under also, but in the northern hemisphere, the sun is at its strongest, and conversely, down under, it's at its weakest, but it's still like a solar energy of a peak or a valley. So is a good time to work with solar energy. So they do a lot with light code activations. We do light language, which is a form of speaking in tongues where they just go through me. And in that case, because I just don't know what the heck they're saying, it's just sounds that come through me. It's almost like the energy channeling part. And what they tell us is that these light languages are also codes, they're frequencies in sound vibration. And it almost, if I do tonight, it may almost sound like I'm singing. So it's all vibrational, and it's here to help us to awaken, activate our own DNA codes, the dormant DNA, in order for us to tap into higher abilities, higher human abilities we all have, but that most people don't access because those codes are dormant or asleep in most people. It's when we start to raise the frequencies that we start to flip those codes on, and then we start to develop supernatural abilities like super clairvoyance or turning back the aging process, healing diseases that doctors can't heal. And we work with a process called heart-brain coherence, which is Heart Math Institute. And Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden, and a few other teachers talk a lot about it, but it's just learning how to raise the frequencies of the heart through magnified compassion and gratitude. And when you do that and you sit with that, because the heart and the brain communicate more, the heart to the brain, it brings the brain into coherence. So when we feel gratitude, appreciation, love, compassion and all that, the heart becomes vibrationally coherent because hearts are to love. The heart is where the spirit, the higher self, meets the physical self. And that meeting happens through the vibration of love. So it's through cultivating love that we cultivate the connection to spirit, and we start to learn and understand who we truly are. So if you do this heart brain coherence, and I have videos on that, we'll just add that to the meditation today. I'm not going to do a whole course on it, but I have videos on how to do it. And I recommend 11 minutes at a time. Heart Math Institute recommends 10 minutes 3 times a day, and that does a lot of good things. So brings the heart comes into coherence, the brain becomes coherent in this world where there's a lot of negative programming, a lot of fear, and a lot of non-presence. This will help to bring our brains back online. And when the heart and the brain become coherent and kind of merge almost into one organ, that's when we open up to spirit. So on that note, I think it's time to begin. as I drink more water and just take a peek at your comment. Look, hands. I think she's trying to say handsome with your haircut. It says hands hive or something like that. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Yeah, so relatable. I like to be relatable. I'm a Libra. Librans tend to be relatable. All right. So let's begin. Let's get nice and relaxed. And just start to tune into your breathing for a moment. So right off the bat, they're showing me dolphins. I know that's one of my symbols for the Palladians. So some of the Palladian teachers are going to be working with us today, I do believe, along with the master teachers, along with Archangel Raphael, as we work more with the heart. So feel, let's just tune into our breathing for a second and give yourself permission, if that's the right word, to just relax, just to let it all go. This is your time now. So, this is your time to really work on yourself, through our help, and really acknowledge that, learn to maybe be sometimes a little bit more selfish with family and friends, because your time, your energy is yours. And if you don't protect it or guard it, somebody may try to take it. So, but it's not there. So this is your time to just work on yourself, just be with yourself. And if you can spend hours, days, months being alone and never being bored, then you have mastered the relationship with yourself. I'll put it that way. If you're not your own best company, then there's a problem. There's something that needs to be healed or cleared. And it's through the loving of self and the expansion of love within self is how we develop the capacity to love others. So continue to relax. The master teachers are here. I believe I'm saying their words now, even though I'm still officially talking as Adam. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get on with it. Yes, you are talking as Adam, and you are talking too much. We wish to work. It is our time to work. It is their time to work. This is what we are here for. And yes, 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 we are here to raise the frequencies of the heart and imagine and visualize that the sun is in your heart right now. Your heart is the sun beaming out in all directions. Yes, yes, yes. Breathe, relax, my children, my friends. We are with you at this time. We always are. And as we work with this channel, we work with you. We are a group, a collective of beings. We are not one being, which is why we often say we, but sometimes we'll say I too. It's just a word, it's just a pronoun. But this is the crux of the matter, as it were, that we are, yes, an individual consciousness, yet we're a consciousness of many. And you, in some way, shape, or form, are the same. You are an individual, yet you are part of a divine whole. We are all part of a matrix, as it were, a divine web of life, and a connection of beings, as it were, and one affects the all, and all affects the one. And this is the life or environment that you have chosen to be in. So relax, feel your shoulders giving way to gentle relaxation. Feel your chin, your cheeks, your head, your forehead, your eyes. Relax and let it all go. We are raising the frequencies as we talk. The more you can relax and be present with the sound of our voice, we shall say, or you can be one and part of the flow of energy through the sound vibration of voice, the more and the easier you will connect with the energies that we are transmitting through this channel, but through all of you, because you are all energy channels. We do not play favorites. If you wish to channel us and you wish to develop the abilities, we will come to you too. We are here to serve. We are here to serve our Divine Father, Mother God. So we are raising the frequency. Let's work on clearing. Imagine there's a beautiful big gust of wind blowing all the stale energy from around you, from around your aura, around your space, from within you, blowing all that stale energy away. Other people's energies, your media, your politicians, your corporate owners, and all those negative, we'll say so-called negative forces, but they're really your teachers. If push comes to shove. But for now, the teaching and the learning is to clear all of that stuff and understand that you are a sovereign being. You are one, aligned with truth, aligned with God, aligned with purpose, aligned with values of the infinite. And imagine the fires of spirituality, the Kundalini energies burning within you and around you, gently, 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 burning all unwanted or negative energies, anything that does not belong in your body or your energy field. Allow this beautiful fire to gently burn it away. The fight that you had with the boss or the spouse, or the nosy neighbors, or whatever it is, just gently allow the fire to burn those energies away. And feel beautiful blue-green water washing all energetic dirt, slime, and grime out of your body, out of your cells, out of your atoms, out of your organs, out of your energy field, out of your blood, out of your lymph, out of your toes, out of the tip of your head. Washing clean, washing. And allow the center of the earth, there's a giant magnet in the heart of the earth. It's molten iron, pulling all negative energy, pulling all disease away from you, pulling it back into the earth where it can be transmuted to positive energy, love, and light. We thank you for allowing us to assist you in cleansing and clearing and cleaning your energy fields. This way you will work the best and we will be able to work the best with you. And again, we say this all the time. This is not negative. You are not in a negative world. Those that are causing harm are not negative. They are misinformed. Yes. But the more you can purge the idea of negative versus positive, the more you can purge the idea of us against them, the more you can purge the idea that they are doing this to us, even if it may be true on some level, the more you can purge that and understand this as a process of learning and growth that you have chosen to be part of. And in fact, dare we say, it's all a projection of your energies, of your desires of growth and learning and development. It is created by you for the purposes of expanding your experience and bringing that expanded knowledge and experience back to God, back to spirit, back to source, back to the collective. And it's evolution. And this is how you have chosen to evolve. So whether there's good, there's evil, there's good ETs, there's bad ETs, whatever it is, it all came from God. It all came from source. And even in some of the original versions of your Bible, and yes, some of it's been rewritten, that which is called Lucifer, once his evil deeds are done in the world, humanity awakens and Lucifer returns back to God with a third of his angels. And that is the story of your evolution in the age of Kali Yuga, the age of destruction and rebirth you are experiencing at this very crucial and critical point of history. We are raising the frequency to relax and breathe. We are actually, shall we say, pumping your energy fields. assisting in moving energy through you, stuck energy, stagnant energy, energies you may have been holding on to for months, years, decades, or even lifetimes. Ancestral pain, all of that. We are assisting in moving that energy through you so you can have a better and purer experience with God, with Spirit, with Source. And by purging the illusion of duality, of good versus evil, then you can start to reclaim your lost soul parts and reintegrate the totality of your soul back into your purpose of becoming divine, of becoming supernatural, of becoming a god or goddess in your own right. So we're here to assist in purging the duality and assist you in reclaiming the soul parts lost in traumas, lost in, shall we say, negative programming, or programming that takes you away from your source. Again, it's the lesson of the coyote, that which tricks you into learning. Learn how to be comfortable with your discomfort. Growth is always about, should we say always, predominantly about discomfort and how you overcome challenge, discomfort. That's where the aha moment comes in. That's where the learning and growth. And we might add, you are doing a wonderful job. You're committing your time and energy to your own growth at this time. And we thank you for what benefits you, benefits all. So relax. Allow us to raise the frequency. Start to feel your heart opening and expanding, and feel the sun is in your heart. The beautiful, vibrant June sun is shining into all its glory from your heart chakra, shining the light of love out in all directions, shining the light into the air, into the fire, into the earth, into the water, into the realm of spirit, into each other. And feel that light of love of your heart becoming one with all the other hearts and all the other light. And feel as you vibrate this love, and feel that your heart is the same heart within all your brothers and sisters. Allow the collective to benefit from your open and expanded heart at this time. Allow that light to penetrate into the source of a lot of the suffering in your world, the illusion of separation from spirit or source, the greed and domination over others that follows this illusion, that is a pandemic on your planet at this time, as it's been for several thousands of years on your planet and on your world. All part of evolution, all part of growth. In the next 100 years, and this has already started, but in this 100-year cycle, your species will evolve more than it has in the 3,000 to 4,000 years prior. That is the grand plan, which you yourself set up as a collective. So we are expanding the frequencies. Feel your heart light shining and healing and clearing and cleansing your body of all obstruction and blockage as you shine that brilliant light out in all directions, into the collective, into the earth, into the fire, into the air, into the water, into spirit, into each other, into the collective. And feel elevated gratitude, compassion, love, and peace. Vibrate compassion and peace. And you're doing this, you are assisting others in raising their frequencies also. And yes, you may be 40, 50, maybe 200 people here, but we are working with many others on your world. The same thing. Your work this time does, and is making a difference. So feel your light, feel your expanded heart. We are going to raise the frequencies and work to further activate your DNA code, your solar light codes at this time, to enhance your healing, to enhance your ability to heal yourself and others. So relax as we bring in, shall we say, our team member that works with these extraterrestrial tongues. Shipashubai Shima Stubayam Shishishaya Kuta Se Plakuma Hingyama Telafohena Shea Aingat Kote Nayamon Naitain Ina Istaya Mana Kutaya Solare Chinkaya Soba Solmake Sinyara Makala Shuma Kayalu Shai Rano Mayanai Hidibi Tubakadaba. Siakoe sakanagua Himayamo Relax, breathe, allow the frequencies to flow through you, within and around. Breathe through any discomforts at this time. And know that you are tethered to the ground, to the earth. You will not leave your body. You will not float away. You will not go into oblivion. You shall stay right here, but allow your consciousness to continue to expand. Allow the frequencies continue to build and expand. Shisha Kesho Bakasita, Pufafatela, Muxifanegaba, a Shapukuama Semilada, Upa, Sha, Ada, Ku, Shimanede, Sa, Fa, Shapa, Nkanamakara, Nya. So hold the sound frequency in your heart. We shall finish the transmission this time. Just hold that sound frequency as if you are still chanting and vibrating, or we should say listening to the channel, chanting and vibrating the frequencies to you. Just hold, relax. We are increasing the frequencies. Hold, relax. And hold the sun. Hold the chant. Be present, aware of your breath. We are holding the frequencies very high. Imagine that sun in your chest is actually, in your heart, we should say, is actually expanding through your body and your aura, allowing your entire energetic field to be as the sun. Yes, very good. We feel that you are with us. Most of you anyway. Very good. Just sit with this energy for a moment. Just allow the movement that you are feeling around your body. Just allow and feel that your body's getting bigger and expanding. As this is happening, imagine or visualize from the base of your spine that energy is being drawn down from the center of the earth. These are energetic toxins that this intense solar vibration is clearing from your energy fields. Obstructions, blocks, other people's energies, programming, and all of that stuff from this and other lifetimes. Just relax and allow. Very good. Very good. We feel you're accepting the energies nicely. Ubakayo, Usakama, Umasem, Usakum, Ayafan, Umaseya, Alapam, Usama, Usama, Kuma, Kaya, yo, mama, to say, Kuleba, yo, mama, Ukamama, Umayama, Usaya, Ayama, no, Makumpai, Ayapai. Bye 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 ya umaha ooh. And start to feel the energies grounding now. Feel the area around your hips, your sacrum, your root. Find it necessary to do a little clearing at this time to assist you in releasing. No holding on. No holding on to the past or even the present. Relax. Feel the base of your spine. Feel your stomach and your hips relaxing, letting go. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. So ground the energies. Ground the energies. We are, shall we say, gradually decreasing the flows. We thank Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel for assisting in this transmission at this time and working with the master teachers. This time we thank the dolphins, Palladians. We are complete. So just feel again, from the base of your spine, energy just trickling down into the earth. Feel any excess or extra energy just run down your body and around you and into the ground. Allow the earth, the center of the earth, the magnet to pull any excess energy off of you. Feel your roots deep in the earth, deep in your breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. And because this turned into, and it wasn't what I was planning, a very big purging, cleansing transmission, you are likely to have some physical purging and cleansing happening over the next several days. So drink your water, lots of it, and charge your water. So you just, feel love in your heart, gratitude, compassion in your heart, project that into the water, feel happy thoughts, whether that's joyful or love or gratitude, and just project that into the water. And you can even say love, health, healing, and drink. And so Dr. Emoto is able to get the water to the exact pressure and temperature where visual changes can be seen in water crystals based on the energy being fed into the water. So another interesting experiment and everything. All right, so that's what I have for you. Just to let you guys know that starting in July, most of you know this, we're going to start to deepen the work with the master teachers, and today was kind of the start. If you want to work with them, more on a regular basis, we're going to move this to Spirit Mind Family. That's our membership program on Patreon. It's only $5 a month for the basic membership, and we're going to do 2 to 3 sessions with the master teachers there. Now, we're still going to do full moon channelings here on YouTube, as well as special events like 8/8. Yesterday was 666 in numerology, which is really the number 666. It's really about not about the devil or anything. In fact, it's the number of man in the Bible or the mark of the beast, but it's really about one of the things, because it's an 18 in numerology and 6 is really Venus energy. It's really about service and family and stuff like that. So it's very good for overcoming like the negative forces and and then that number 18, it's the moon card in the tarot. So, it's really about clearing, negativity and old hurts and old wounds and stuff like that. So we're kind of in that vortex now, but again, on like 8/8, we'll do it on YouTube. So anyway, so we're going to move this to Patreon. I left the link on the top of the comment thread. I'm going to also pin it to the comments when this becomes a video. So, for all of June, we're still going to stay here, but in July, we're going to take the inner core people, and we're going to work on Patreon. A lot of you that do this work are already on Spirit Mind Family, and I thank you. And of course, through that, you get exclusive videos and meditation I don't share anywhere else. And this month is Ascended Masters Month, so that's the theme that we focus. And then we do live videos also and Q&As with me. So we do a lot. with that, to really foster community, really connect that way. So again, thank you, everybody. I love you. Thanks for being here. And very good. So let's say good night. Good night.